Welcome back to the final game before the lunch break. It's France against Scotland under-18s here at Wellington College. France playing for the first time since their demolition job on match day 1. Hands of Italy, and this is how they line up. Still the same threats available. Jeunesse used as a number 8, Goya at fly half, and Léa Trollier has been given the proverbial captain's armband at outside centre. Could be interesting to see how she goes today. For Scotland, well, it's a similar team, of course, to that have just fallen short to Ireland. McColl moved from fullback to fly half, which allows for a little space for Lucy McRae to make an appearance at 15. Douglas, who was 15, at scrum half. Not complicated at all. Oh, and a 9 on the wing. Other than that, it's relatively usual sort of lineup for Scotland, with options, of course, off the bench for them if they need it. The replacements for both teams. Scotland boasting the full 28 players available, France down to 27. Some names to keep an eye on for France. Piscaselli, Suilana Sivi, when she gets onto the pitch, she could be exciting. This is how the fixtures line up for the rest of today. See, France, Scotland is the game that is just about to get underway. England, Italy will kick off our afternoon schedule. Now it's Scotland to return to the field. Obviously fell short to Ireland in that first game at 10 o'clock. 14 points to 5. The final score in that game. Got to say that France probably that little step above. A tough challenge. Obviously unbeaten on match day 1, dispatched of Ireland, and then absolutely thumped Italy. So this will be a stern test for the Scots as the French come out in their all-white attire, as to not clash with the Scottish navy blue, of course. Scottish team primed, ready. French equally so. Katie Byrne from Ireland is our match official in the middle. Charlie Goyart prepares herself and gets this game underway. Scotland, of course, in the navy blue. France in their alternative white kit. Guinness gets herself onto the ball for the first time today. What a powerful run that is. France already in the driving seat. Space out here is going to be Charlie Goyart who gets the first score for France. And it only takes a little opening of the door for Charlie Goyart to kick it down open. Little step back on the inside, too much for Scotland to deal with. Lucy McRae left clutching at straws. Charlie Goyart gets the first score of the day and will look to convert it herself.
Sides, right or left, step.
Scotland gives
Knock
back
on advantage.
off. Knock on though for France, so advantage is ceased and Scotland will have this scrum. A powerful tool that Scotland can use. Scrum time worked well against the Irish and it worked well here against France. They'll need it to try and get some foothold into the game somewhere. Obviously already on the back foot, that early score from Charlie Guinness.
Both hookers.
Charlie Goyart, in fact.
Okay. Crouch. Bind.
Rebecca Douglas.
Set.
Ball in hand. Ball comes out for her. Inviting Faye Sutherland onto the ball. Douglas. Ooh, the intercept was tried.
Just a knock on.
Just a knock on.
Okay.
No. Assistant
Are we
referee
thinking more than just a penalty?
has something to say
Okay.
about it. So it's a penalty given. Quick tap from McRae. Offload's good. Tap ball. Invited onto the ball.
Stay.
Nicole pulling strings at 10. But France get the goods at the breakdown. Here's Lise Guinness. Takes a lot to bring her down and she has the dexterity to pull off the offload as well. France in a flash shot. In attacking flow. Goyart, ball comes out the back.
Knocked on in the tackle.
Knocked on in the tackle, so it will be a French scrum.
I will watch, okay? Yep. Shoulders, both shoulders out, please, okay? Start on my left, please. This side, please. Shoulder. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Goyat. France again wrestling themselves deep into the Scottish 22. That's Perrellet wearing 7. Down the blind side they go. Laverne, has she got there? She has. Mathilde Laverne gets France's 2nd score of the day.
Try scorer for France, number 2, Mathilde Laverne.
Right here.
Kick is wide, but this was the score. Laverne,
Step, please, 16.
enough power to
Step.
barge her way over. 2 scores within inside 6 minutes for France. Look for a little bit more. He's
On the ball.
Perrellet again. Just strong running from France at the moment seems to be the key. The offload game is good as well. That was Guiton who was invited onto the ball. Advantage goes France's way. Folly 2. The prop. Play all across the front row though, wearing 19. Alina Folly 2.
You're not 10. Knock on advantage.
Advantage for the knock-on.
Knock on.
Not coming.
From down, Ellie.
Scrum down and
Take
it's
step. Mark here.
Scottish ball.
Jonah, you get that 5, please. You can set. Yep. Shut up. Crouch. Bind. 8. One bind. Both 8. Shoulder, head. Okay, thank you.
It must be an early game. We didn't have Scotland.
Crouch. Bind. Set. They bound 8. We're back.
Scotland ball. McCall utilising her backs. Bit of space out wide here for Scotland. That was strong work from McRae. Isla Wheeler taking it in there. McCall. Simpson. Scotland building up the phases.
Off feet, wide, no, no, no.
France thought that they'd been able to snap possession, but illegally so, says the referee.
13 white. Left, please.
Penalty goes Scotland's way.
White. Bump. Numbers. 2 9s.
Oops, Scotland thought that they were setting off away, but referee has brought it back to a slightly different spot. So 10 minutes gone. Scotland are creeping themselves back into this fixture, but yet to, of course, get a score on the doors. McCall sliding through. Sleight of hand. Meaning that she would deceive the French. Advantage Scotland's way. McCall again, and out wide now to Ollie Howland on that wing. Sutherland wearing 12. Compelled by Merle. Another good line cut by Scotland. Certainly getting places now. Room on the outside. Doesn't get out there though.
24. Not rolling.
There's Aeneas Perrellet. It's 24, who's Merle, who didn't roll. So Scotland head for the corner. Touch they find through the boot of Darragh.
On the line. Yeah. You know we have to 10.
Line out's good for Scotland. Runners available. Darragh, one of them. This time Sutherland, who's wrapped up in the challenge and spills the ball. Merle. Ball is loose.
Got 2 knock-ons. We're coming back to the first one.
2 knock-ons. First one, I think, was from Scotland, so it will be a French scrum. A game that was action-packed in the first 6 minutes. In the latter 6 minutes, not so much. Noah Coudre, wearing 23 on the ball at the moment.
Fine.
Escaselli on the bench for France. Gnest. Back to Coudre and Merdre. And there's Goyat. Hard line, and French set away. Thought that Tregouet had potentially broken the line, but no. Knocked on, so Scottish ball.
Crouch. Fine. Set. Number 1.
Penalty goes France's way. Quick to use it as well. Merdre out to Trollier. And setting away is Grandhomme. Grandhomme with the handoff and with the score in the corner. Alice Grandhomme gets there. Well worked score from France, who used their catch pass, which, as we know, is so effective, to great use here. Trollier with that final pass, and Grandhomme just pushing McRae aside, finding the corner.
You okay?
version from out wide. Didn't stick, so we've got a 17-point gap now, nearly halfway through this 35-minute game. Scotland just look to hold on as France firmly in the driving seat. It's tricky where you took it on after Mawa Kane's initial carry. Coudre wasting no time, finds Murd.
Okay for me.
Grat is there, and that little step out wide. Real spring in her step, Maya Grat, as France start to go up the gears now. Good work from the French speedster. Power to step onto that outside foot. Quick thinking initially from Coudre. Merle breaking the line, getting that offload away. Thought for a second there that it wouldn't work out for Grat. She had to stop and start to collect the ball. If anything, it worked in her favour. Superb score from her. Means that Goya can go for the posts, but it's wide. There's Grat scoring.
16, 17, 27, blue substitution.
Changes being made for Scotland, as there are also for France. So we hit the halfway mark of the game. It's all change for both sides.
Have a stop, okay?
Which definitely makes my life a lot easier.
It's
big squads, rolling on and off. To bear with me, places.
I'm back on.
That Freya McCall gets us back underway. It's the immediate introduction of Nia Kate. Listen to the roar as Scotland regain possession in the French half. Trying to uplift spirits, 22 points down. Listen to that roar. Can it light the fire in the Scottish kilns?
We spoke. Shoulders, go in. Good work on this side, 8. Good work.
Kate told to
crouch.
Put her shoulders in.
Fine. Dead.
Fully committed to that scrum.
Hold white.
Douglas. Ball comes out for her. It's not clean.
Driving across.
And it's a Scottish penalty. France now with possession. Over to Grat, and we know that she can go up the gears. Grat back in field.
Let's push the hand. Advantage. Melee. Advantage.
Goya.
Over. Leon.
Ball was collected superbly by France. Coudre off the base. Jovial wearing 26. Goyat again, Merle, Niakate, no, forward pass, good pressure from Scotland. Look at this little chip over the top though from France, superbly taken. It's great work from the French, lovely interplay, but it's come to nothing for now. penalty goes Scotland's way. More issues at scrum time for France.
Number 19. Forward available.
France, I think, have nicked it back, and well, they've got the penalty now, so it's definitely theirs to keep.
Advantage not 10, 12 blue.
France who still get away here, and I think they will dot down. Yes, they will. It's Grat again. Maya Grat at the double. Our second score. That's just inside 20 minutes, but our clock has stopped, so still got a little bit extra time added on to that. There you go. Grat, just that little bit of room and a few soft shoulders from the Scots. Allowed for them to get over for the 5th time this afternoon. Goya, who had better days off the tee. Oh, hits the crossbar. So it stays a 27-point game. Maya Grat, few better at explosive pace and power at this sort of level. This, of course, is a French team without the likes of Suilana Civi, the inside centre stroke winger, who had an absolute stormer on match day 1. So it'll be really interesting to see how those two potentially combine, either against Wales this afternoon or even better against the English on Saturday. For now, France still working well without her.
Thank you.
They've had possession stripped here. Strong tackle on Holland Bogan. Advantage. France
19,
were not 10.
19.
Ellie Jo Simpson.
Red ball, unacceptable.
Getting a little slap on the wrist for her ill discipline as well. So Goya kicks to the corner. Spilt by France, the Scottish ball.
Can you stay down?
Good section of
You got that side, please? Just let me know.
French and Scottish support here in Berkshire. It's closer for Scots than it is for France, but still a distance for both. See so many celebrated at this festival, a real showcase for age grade women's rugby. It's proving to be that the future is certainly bright for these nations. Clearance kick. It's going to find Maya Grat. Which is never the best of things for an opposition. Merle, though, stepping away. Got Goyat inside. And Goyat will just take it down the blind side and use her impeccable rugby brain and skills at full effect. Give herself the easiest of conversions to add to it. Good work from Charlie Goyat. This was the initial run from Garance Merle, taking out Lucy McRae, full back, and then France spotting the opportunity down the Scottish blind side. No one home. Conversion good by Goyat.
You had subs? What number off? Okay, perfect. Good.
So Scotland getting the game back underway. They're certainly under the cosh throughout the course of today's game. Sparks of promise, but nothing on the scoreboard to show for it. Merle certainly not done. Utilising Vusler, who's come on near Kate. Grat again. Goyat. It's a good offload. And a Guiton. Oh, spilt.
Knock-on advantage. That's okay, we're coming back for the knock-on.
Coming back for the knock-on. Just the referee.
Thank you. From now.
So it'll be Scottish ball. 35-minute games, not halves. So proceedings will be wrapped up in the next 7 minutes or so. France will, of course, take the win here unless we see a minor Scottish miracle. I don't think it'd really be minor, it'd be probably major, wouldn't it?
Set.
5 converted scores in the space of 7 minutes. Either way, Scotland will still look to impose themselves in the latter stages of the game. Ball available and free.
Knocked it on when you went. Pull the ball. Knocked on.
Yeah, Kate
Scrub down,
just knocking the ball on in our attempts to retrieve possession.
Okay. I need that inside. Crouch. Fine. Set.
Scotland get it off the back of the scrums. Good handling here, and away they travel into the hands of Howland. Holly Howland snuffed just inside the France half. Ball comes out for Douglas. Scrappy for her to deal with. Utilising Darroch. There's McRae that goes stepping and searching for a little hole in this French defence, which has stayed firm throughout the entirety of this match so far. Douglas is This one across the floor. Taken well by Wheeler. Bogan keeping it alive off the deck. It's been ripped well by Fagnon. And there's Jovial. France still rambling forward, looking for that 7th score. Merle, pass out wide is good. To Guiton, near Kate in support. It's Grat looking for the hat-trick. She's got there. Maya Grat with her 3rd score of the game. France is 7th. Well over a point a minute now for the French.
Completing her hat-trick of tries for France, number 11, Maya Graf.
Strong carrying initially by Guiton and Niakate. Maya Graf just overpowering Holly Howland to get that all-important score.
Yeah, on the. Yep.
A hat-trick.
Sub. Someone say sub.
France looking for potentially an icing on the cake score to wrap up proceedings here. Handful of minutes left. Ball for Scotland now.
Scotland.
I've barely had a whiff of things in this game. Fell short to
Your lace.
Ireland in
Your
the
lace is
first
open,
match,
Scotland.
and we're always of the understanding that this would be a tall task against a really strong French side. Dispatched Italy, of course,
Time back on.
55-0 on match day 1. Did a similar job on Ireland, so this is a top French team, so Scotland can't be too dismayed at this result. Merle, what good handling from France, and it's released Grandhomme, who I think will score her 2nd of the day. She will. Grandhomme with the score. It's superb dexterity from France to put it into these sort of spaces so early. Grat working a fly half. Goya, superb handling, got out to Merle. This pass here is superb, really well timed, and allows for Grandhomme to run onto it at full pace, and full pace for her is very tricky to stop. The winger sliding in for her 2nd, and Goya getting the conversion too, so edging towards another 50-pointer for France. 30 seconds left on our clock. France not stopping. Kante in field. Ball's been spilt, and I think that will see us through. Yes, it will. Well, another statement victory for the French. Le Bleus go marching on. Scotland were snuffed out. Little that they could do to stop this superb French side from excelling. Highlights being hat-trick from Maya Gratt and a brace from the other wing, Alice Grandon. Leaves us with France's perfect record in this competition, still firmly intact. So there it is, final score here at Wellington College. Final game of this morning's action. France under-18s 44, Scotland under-18s 0.
This Saturday, kicking things off with a full 70-minute match against Italy. That should be an absolute. For now, though, we will have a break for lunch. And we are back 3 o'clock this afternoon with England versus Italy.